What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. I produce daily content based around video editing, videography, and how to make money making videos. Subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. Today we're going to be talking about how I back up and store my footage. Total transparency, the future version of me will look back on this video and laugh at how amateur this setup is for storing stuff. Or maybe not. He might look back and think, wow, I was ahead of my time. This is as fucking good as it gets. But I'm probably assuming that the future version of me has a better version of this sorted out, as I really only came up with a pretty good solution to storing my footage this year, 2019. Before that, it was a total mess. And I'm basically going to show you how I store my footage from projects that I do for clients, how I store my behind-the-scenes content that comes from that as well, and how I store my B-roll for the countless videos I've worked on, whether product videos, whatever the case may be, and the actual individual products and stuff, or product reviews, all type of stuff. So on screen is just my different hard drives, right? So I actually have, three discs, an SSD, which is looking like I need to take some stuff off of it, 22 gigabyte free, 514 gigabytes free out of 1.8 terabytes. Basically, that's a 2 terabyte drive right there. And then this right here is just a 1 terabyte drive, which I labeled my footage drive. So as you could probably tell, this is where all the stuff goes. If we click on this, this had 3 things inside of it. It has one thing called nonsense, which is just some shit that just wouldn't remove from the hard drive. So I just put it in there, bye. And I have one called finished projects, one called footage drive. So finished projects is just, when I finish something, I throw it in here, just a couple of stuff, and footage drive is, as you can tell, the actual drive where I keep all my footage. So basically, when we click on here, it's just projects. This right here is a club. That's a club. Some fucking really old videos. Some actual footage of me documenting my cold call sessions. That's like fucking hours worth of just me cold calling companies right there, just for future shit if I want to put it into something. Behind the scenes right here. So I'll do, for example, Dartmoor music video behind the scenes, dirt bike video behind the scenes, right? So I keep all my I keep all that type of stuff, right? Gym shoot behind the scenes, and then there's just all the different folders, and we'll get into the B-roll and clips in a second, which is pretty interesting over there as well. But there's basically just all these different folders of shoots, and I label it by different shoots. So win this 2, that's a car shoot I did right there. Win this shoot 1, that's again another car shoot that we did right there. And more or less all of this stuff here, win this shoot 3, again, car shoot, you know what I mean? Let's have a look, right? So all of the other ones are just more or less clubs and behind the scenes and stuff like that. So I save everything. I save like every clip. You can see all of these are literally clips on clips on clips on clips on clips. It's a lot of clips, a lot of footage, right? And more or less, I just store everything here. I leave it here, and bada bing, bada boom. You know what I mean? It's here. Look at this. This footage right here is from a project I shot a long ass time ago. It doesn't look like any of these files even work anymore. Fucking nope, they don't even work. So there's just nonsense in here, some of it, by the looks of that, but pretty much everything else works. And then I've got my B-roll and clip section, which I actually separate everything into the title of what it is. So, I might have the Canon 600D, right? This is a camera I used to shoot on. So this is my B-roll and clips. I keep all this, so if I have a reference and I'm like, hey, you guys should check out the Canon 600D, then I could throw a clip on screen, of the Canon 600D. Boom, you know what I mean? So I've got a lot of B-roll right there. And also I can organize things a little further if I start getting a lot of an item. For example, drones. Like I've got a fair few drones. So now if I click on my drones B-roll section, we got the DJI Mavic Air, the Hollystone Shadow, Hudson Zeno, Petrel Potensic, the one we lost. That's right. This is actually going to be funny right here. Me and my homie Yarn, I got 4 drones within 2 weeks, or 4 drones within a week actually. And me and my homie Yarn went out to test some of these. And 2 seconds. This is actually going to be a live edit that I'm about to do to my video right now. It just looks like I'm a little bit too overexposed in the thingamajig. This is hilarious. This is how real my videos are. I'm literally editing it right now. Don't go away. Don't go away. Turn the light on there. Tone it down, and now I'm actually a little bit more leveled out. You see how the side of my face was spiking a second ago. It was too overexposed. I'm the realest YouTuber on YouTube. Self-assigned. Anyways. God damn it. Essentially, this right here is the drone that we lost. It was a bit of a piece of shit anyways. As you can see, it's a pretty sunny day. The sun's going down, right? So we're flying this drone around. I'm flying another one, right? It's open on the wrong screen. I'm flying another one. And my homie Yarn here, right? He's flying the one that we lost, right? And he's just flying it, having a good time. He's like, I wonder how high we can take it. And that's when I look around and he's just across the field. This is me zooming in heavily. And he's just trying to control it and is clearly getting taken by the wind. And he's just walking across the field just trying to figure this out, you know what I mean? Let me load that up. Look at now, he's running to get it now. I'm literally zoomed in, 20 times zoom, so I'm way across the field, even though it looks like I'm kind of close, I guess. And he's literally just flown it. It's gone, basically. We lost this drone. Got taken by the wind. But anyways, that was a little bit of a tangent right there. Essentially, that right there is how I store and organize my clips and everything. Is I do it in 2 different ways. The footage drive, which is all my footage from shoots with clients and everything like that. And then my B-roll and clips section, which is, applicable to all the individual products that I have. And, you can see shitloads of clips. Every single product that you click on in here, you can find loads of clips. You know what I mean? Like just nonstop clips on clips. Boom. This is when me and my homie Noah are testing out the Fiutech versus the Ronin S, 2 gimbals essentially, right? And you get the point, right? Just a whole bunch of footage. If we review, I literally have a whole 1 terabyte hard drive on my computer dedicated, called the footage drive, where I go in here and you go to footage drive even further, and then you've got the B-roll and clips, which is sectioned out even further, and then you've just got all of the, the random projects. And this is only me starting this year, right? So everything here is more or less this year, or some stuff that I managed to salvage from 2018, right? And I would have had fucking 10 of these hard drives if I'd have started actually documenting and, kind of organizing my stuff at an earlier point. So, if you're younger than me, if you're older than me, and you're earlier on in your career, whatever the case may be, start organizing your stuff early. I swear to you, it's worth it. Anyways, I'm jumping over to the actual good camera to do these talking bits right here. So start organizing your footage earlier. I promise you, I would love to see footage folders on my screen for every project I've ever done since I was a tiny kid, right? But unfortunately, you're not thinking like that when you're young, because you're just not. And now I'm 20. The version of me in 10 years will think this version of me is young here. So if I start documenting stuff now, that version will have a bunch of stuff. We'll have a bunch of footage to use for whatever projects they're talking about then. And that's pretty much the name of the game. Start documenting your stuff. Start organizing. This right here has been how to back up and store footage on your computer. Basically, all I do in simplified terms is take a hard drive that I can just not even think exists, that's only for footage, call it my footage drive, and just offload everything onto there. And I'd like to get to a point where maybe I have cloud storage where, I offload everything onto one thing and then it just instantly appears on all computers. That's that are connected to my network or whatever. That right there is a future goal for a future office with a future much higher budget than I got right now. I'll tell you that for free. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you for watching. Jacker is ItsJackCole, only ItsJackCole on social media. So check me out. Instagram is the place I respond the most. And, probably Twitter, maybe the second most, Facebook, the third most. I was going to try and think of a random irrelevant one that I don't even use, but I can't think of any. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you for tuning into the video. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in an upcoming video. Later, guys.
Invade King.